Captain Igloo. And not only that, their like response to it is even worse. Like, so they basically admitted it.
Huh? What was all that about?
It was not my intention to.
I thought I'd better get fired up twice as much to make up for Hollow being gone.
Wow.
For starters, I thought I'd imitate him.
Oh god.
So we're doing
Dying?
So we're working a voice workout, huh?
They're doing a voice workout, huh?
Yep, you have to push your voice up from the pit of your stomach.
Are we eating the snackus again?
Hold it! There's a contradiction in the witness's statement.
Are you really serious about this?
Objection! You are lying! The true culprit is the judge!
What? Then who's going to hand down the verdict?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Whoops.
So what do you think we should do next?
Oh, that's right.
What is it, Athena?
I just remembered I forgot to go running today. I was so taken up with what happened to Apollo, it slipped my mind.
That wasn't what I was asking.
This
Month has been the most terrible month in history, I think.
Well, it was
Not only because of
worse.
Nintendo, but also a work colleague died. Surprisingly.
Damn.
What's a workaholic?
Jam, just like on that's just like on my place. It's also someone died.
Yeah, well, he
Damn.
was from an external company, a handyman.
Yeah.
Handies.
And yeah, I don't know, he was kind of sick and vomited a lot, and then he went to the hospital, and then they immediately said, oh, he's in his last breaths, pretty much.
Damn.
And nobody knew why and what it was, and we still don't know it.
What?
And-
Wasn't fixable, man.
Yeah, then they tried some kind of operation on him, and well, he didn't survive. He's dead.
Damn.
Absolutely crushing.
Yeah, that
And
sucks.
but just a week ago, he was totally fine.
Yeah, just like I said, just like my
just talking to him. I was
administration,
just
I
talking
talked
to
to
him.
that person as well, and now they died.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
terrible.
Fucking crazy, man.
Then that's a
crazy at the
Nintendo
same-
thing as well. Like it's literally the worst month ever. I feel.
What is this
Worse.
animal, man? What is that?
But the thing is, the month just started. That's not even the
Yeah.
end. That's the started.
Yeah, it's gonna continue like this.
So is this thing real there?
No,
It's
I
just
think,
an animation.
but it is 3D.
Oh, sure.
That's for sure.
So this is where Mr. Tarrant was murdered.
Yeah, this is the lounge.
So
Let's
they
see,
murdered
the
right in front of
diagram
that.
the police made again.
They murdered
He's the
him right in front
culprit.
of this
The
thing.
Seepferdchen is the Seepferdchen is the culprit.
Right now we're in the main building here, on the right side, on the 3rd floor. Okay, Mr. Starbuck fled here from Launchpad 1 after the explosion.
Carry0294. Let's crack this case.
We are Mr. Starbuck's lawyers. We've come to investigate.
Sorry, nobody gets in without permission. Not even the police superintendent.
Wow, great.
Can't have Detective Fulbright getting mad at me. So Detective Fulbright is here, huh? I think I'm getting a parcel. I'm hearing
Now?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Launchpad 1 corridor. Go get clearance from him. and then we'll talk.
Carry0294. Hey guy, smiling
me,
face with smiling eyes and rosy
I'm great
cheeks.
at getting intel
Hello,
out of
Kyrie. Welcome to the
Detective
stream.
Fulbright. Let's see, what trick should I use on him today?
I don't know if I should be grateful or afraid.
So, to get to the Launchpad 1 corridor, you just have to go through that door with the blue rocket on it, I think.
Wait, that door. It looks awfully familiar.
Awful?
Good eye there, boss. This is the door Clay and Mr. Starbuck used during their escape from the launch pad.
Oh yeah, Starbuck.
Ah, that explains it.
The fingerprint system has been deactivated, so I think we can just pass through. Now come on, let's go!
Let's go?
Don't move to through the door. Just click here and I'm there.
Oh my god, look at that robot. It looks 3D, but it's not really?
So this is it, huh? This is the corridor the two of them used in their escape.
Yep, this is the only thing connecting Launchpad 1 with the main building.
I see police tape down at the other end. Guess we won't be looking at the launch pad.
After the explosion, this whole corridor must have been filled with smoke.
And the launch pad itself was probably a sea of flames. Must have been pretty scary for them.
Now, who could Detective Fulbright be? Hey, I think that's him over there.
What should I do? Which path is the path of justice?
He seems to be lost. That's funny. This corridor's a straight shot.
Huh? Oh, it's you lawyer people. Welcome to the Space Center. Enjoying a relaxing day off, are you? Here for a little rocket sightseeing?
We're here to investigate the scene, same as you. Do you have any info to share?
No, I don't.
Boss, if he acts at all reluctant to give us information, we hit him with the whatever shall we do act. I'm sure he'll fall for it. Got it?
Are we trying to catch the unruly family dog here or something?
Info on the case, huh?
Alirachu.
Alright, I'll
Justin.
gladly share some with you.
Huh? What just happened?
Detectives and lawyers seeking truth and justice side by side. I like it. Just take whatever you want from me. Info bannons. I'm in a generous mood today.
I don't know. There's something weird about Detective Fulbright today.
Well,
Because
we
I got
actually-
a pay
run with it.
raise. Anira,
Just
welcome
say
to the
so.
stream.
Sorry, that feature isn't available.
I'm sorry, what?
My settings.
What was that?
Hello? Why are you listening to me? Something for the lost and found? I'll be sure to take care of it.
No, this is an important piece of evidence.
Oh,
that's
okay.
everything?
Hello, Nira. Friday is gaming.
When the explosions
Wait,
occurred, everyone was on the verge of panic. But the important thing is that no one from the general public was hurt. And it was all thanks to the evacuation effort we headed up. After that,
you escaped the building yourself as well, right?
Me? Escape? Nonsense! I wanted to run straight towards the blast. It was the other detectives who stopped me. We gotta get you somewhere safe, sir.
If I'm not
they
sick
said.
anymore, I may be first in a restaurant though. It's also my birthday.
Maybe you should take your own evacuation order more to heart next time, detective.
So, the victim went to all that trouble to save that defendant. And then he was mercilessly killed. Is there no justice in this world?
Justice was trampled underfoot that day.
That's right, acts of justice and selflessness are not always rewarded. It pains me to say it, but I've come to realize the truth in that recently.
Sounds like he and his personal philosophy are going through a midlife crisis.
No!
It's the
Oh,
same
it's the
shit
same.
again.
Just
Sounds like he and his personal philosophy
We
are
have
a
to-
piece of shit.
okay. Kill Turbo. So that's
Detective full of shit, could you give us permission to investigate the crime scene?
No!
There's an officer on guard and we can't get in. Oh, whatever shall we do? Oh, and his name was Hong Kong, by the way.
That's an easy one. I'll let them know over there to let you in. Investigate to your heart's content. Take a week if you need it. A month even. Shall I have some snacks delivered? One of my men gives a mean neck rub.
No, that's okay, but thanks. Definitely not the Fulbright I know.
Detective Fulbright is acting sickeningly sweet. It's kind of gross, actually. Do you think he hit his head or something?
Who knows? Whatever the case, it's making our lives way easier. You were here at the Space Center at the time of the incidents, weren't you, a detective?
That's right. I was here on a security assignment.
The police are required to secure rocket launches now? I didn't know that.
Yes, well, you know us, the serve and protect, ha ha ha. The explosion occurred while I was here on duty, so I started leading the evacuation.
He's leaving out a lot of details, but okay. Could you tell us more about what happened?
Of course, a bomb went off on the second floor of the main building. Right after that, the one over in the launch pad one also blew sky high.
Wow.
So I immediately instructed the visitors and employees to evacuate to the shelter.
A shelter?
That's right, there's an evacuation shelter in the basement of the Space Center.
And how did they get there if it exploded?
It's there for accidents and emergencies and the like.
So, where were you when the first bomb went off?
I was on duty on the 4th floor. I was quite the madhouse, I tell you. The elevator wasn't working on account to the explosion. And the stairs on the 2nd floor were destroyed, so we couldn't go that way.
Then wasn't it impossible to get down to the basement shelter?
No, we lowered an emergency ladder from the 4th floor window and escaped that way. It was a folding ladder, so it wasn't very stable, but at least it reached the ground. After I secured the ladder, I'll have to take another look
Carry
around for any
0294.
survivors.
Happy birthday, Anira.
Once everyone got out safely, I made my way down too and headed to the shelter. Actually, her birthday is on Friday, Kyrie. Not today.
Wow, what an ordeal, but climbing down an
Anira
emergency
2.
ladder kinda
No,
sounds
not today.
fun.
On Friday.
Damn, man. Ugh. Oh, shit.
Thank you for your answers, Detective. They were very helpful.
Just a moment, I have some more information to share with you. But don't tell Prosecutor Blackwell, okay?
Wow, and Prosecutor Blackwell usually has you on a short leash, too.
Well, never mind that. Haha. I
Carry
thought you should know
0294.
that there was a
OLOL.
witness.
A witness?
Could you tell us more about this witness?
Carry 0294. Well, happy early birthday
Sure
then.
thing. Sure thing. The witness was a Space Center employee who was on 4th floor. While she was climbing down, she looked through a window into the 3rd floor lounge.
So, she was looking into the crime scene from the outside?
Anira 2.
That's
Wishing early
right.
birthday
It
brings
was-
unfortune.
That's right. It was just a matter of chance that she saw something important. Not that I know that she saw exactly yet, though.
You don't? But that's the most important thing of all.
Don't worry,
Carry
don't you worry.
0294.
I'll get you a
Hey,
run
since when?
interviewing her soon enough. She should still be somewhere here in the Space Center. You might even run into her.
A 4th floor employee, huh? Alright. Thanks for the info, Detective Fulbright.
Gee, sure, being cooperative, Detective. A little too cooperative, even.
Yes, well, actually, I...
Something you can't talk about?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about me. Oh, well, I'll be on my way now. Ah! Even in space, safety first.
What's that all about?
Anirachu. It's a German thing,
Something's
lol.
definitely going on. I'm going to get it out of him the next time I see him.
Okay. I'm not sure he'll talk about it though. Well, we have permission to investigate now. Let's head back to the boarding lounge.
You have the permission to suck my dick. Oh.
No.
Is this thing weird or just a video? I mean,
Carry 0294.
That's exactly
Oh, that's why
from
I've
the
never heard of it.
movie, Contact.
damn.
Exactly that same thing.
Well, maybe
Carry
it's based on
0294.
that, you know?
What's making that
Yeah,
noise?
Definitely. Oh, you two, Detective Fulbright has granted you permission to investigate. He also said I should bring you some snacks or give you a neck rub too, if you'd like.
That's alright, but thank you for the offer.
Well, time to roll up our sleeves and start investigating. Now, let's see. Where's the diagram again?
Carry
So this launch is on the
0294.
third floor on the
Sounds
main
like a bag
building.
of wrapper?
And according to Apollo, this is where he believes a third party killed his friend.
Let's stop the recap and start looking for traces of this third person then.
I think that's PM eating something.
What?
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 She asked what this noise was, and I think it was just your... You know, someone was like
I
opening
didn't eat
something.
any snackos. I didn't open anything.
Oh, whatever.
To say this, I don't remember now
Read my
because...
mind, Athena. We'll make that our first priority. There's just one problem though. This room. It's just so big.
It looks small to me, actually.
Don't worry, we can use this to help us.
Space Center pamphlet for tourists?
Yep, picked it up at the entrance. The maps inside should come in handy. Let's see. You wanna suck my pussy?
Well,
Yep, here it is. A map of the lounge.
Yeah,
Even
that's
more
kind of fucked
diagrams,
up,
man.
but I like it.
This is the door we went through to talk to Detective Fulbright.
Oh yeah, that's the door with the fingerprint recognition lock. Well, I guess this map will make things a little easier.
Oh no, no.
Pamphlet added to the court record.
No, we have more diagrams to use.
Yeah, no more
More?
excuses. Let's check down the third person.
Wait, there's just one more thing. What's that strange creature moving around outside the window?
Ah, now we'll figure it out.
Oh, boss, it's just a holographic image.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Ooh, that's a relief.
There should be a button somewhere in this room to turn the image on or off. That's what it says in the pamphlet anyway.
The only reason you're so eager to start is so that you can push that button, isn't it?
And what's wrong with that? Let's just look for the button while we're looking for clues.
Alright, fine. Let's get investigating.
Did it.
First glance looks like a peaceful landscape, but then there's that creature.
Didn't the whole probe go to some planet? Maybe this is what its surface looked like.
I don't know, I think it would have made the news if they discovered a creature like that.
It did make quite a bit of news, though, when the probe came back.
Yeah, but the whole probe didn't even go to a planet, it went to an asteroid. That's a big rock kind of thing, even aliens can live there.
Damn.
How do you know?
No matter how I look at it, all I can think of is torture device. But I guess it's a training device for getting used to zero gravity? Uh-oh, Athena has an odd glint in her eye. Is she thinking about trying that thing out? I should try to stop her, but I'm afraid she'll just outmuscle me.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look at that up there!
Whoa.
Some kind of fragment? It's stuck in tight. Oh, so that's what the glint was all about.
That kinda looks familiar. I think it's part of an oxygen tank.
I think you're right. But if that's here, it means Clay's tank ruptured after they arrived at the boarding launch.
So Prosecutor Blackwood's theory that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay down the ladder must be wrong.
Wrong.
This proves that both of the astronauts were alive when they reached the boarding launch.
So Apollo was right. The scene of the murder wasn't the launch pad.
Hee, why to go, Apollo.
What? I missed a ride! I missed a ride!
Man, that was
So
funny.
this is where they discovered Clay.
Yeah, he was already dead when they found him. Let's take a look at that photo.
So he was stretched out like this and... Huh? What's that thing that looks like a thermos?
That's the thing that Prosecutor Blackwell mentioned when I was in cover with Apollo. He said that it contains asteroid samples.
Alright, Director Cosmos mentioned something about that too, didn't he? That they were brought back only 5 days ago by the probe that they had one launched.
I wonder what they look like. Do you think they'll let us see?
Let's think about that after we've solved the case, okay?
Okay.
That's some pretty futuristic looking furniture over there.
According to the pamphlet, those are no ordinary chairs. They're like amusement park teacup rides. You can power them yourself, it says. If you spin the table, your chair spins too.
Why would anybody want to have something like that here?
It's for astronauts who have trouble with the device on the ceiling. No vertical spins. It says it's a training device that's easy on the eyes and on the body.
Can a person really call themselves an astronaut if they can't handle the 0G?
What a window. Ooh. Ugh.
Nothing special here. Nothing special here. No, just kidding.
A window! And it's right next to the holographic image too. I bet it's here to help people see the stark contrast between reality and virtual reality.
Way off, it says emergency ventilation. You know, not to clear smoke from a fire.
See? It's pointing out the virtual insanity of reality!
So it looks like there are 3 doors that lead in and out of this room.
Well, let's check. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! The Space Center pamphlet. We're here at this place that says boarding lounge 1. Here are the 3 doors. Let's call them lefty, righty, and downy.
People usually say west, east, and south in a case like this, you know?
Details, details. Anyway, take a look at the west door. That door with the rocket icon leads to Launchpad 1. I know because it says here on the map Launchpad 1 corridor.
So that's where we were with the detective. It was filled with smoke after the explosion.
Right, next up, the right-hand side of the map, or east in your world. That's the door with the satellite dish icon to signify communication, aka the control room.
Yep, it definitely says control room. Looks like it has another door on the opposite side.
They communicate and exchange information with rockets and probes in space from there. So it's the center of the Space Center. The Space Center, if you will.
Wow.
Does everybody start to talk like Director Cosmos after they've been here a while?
But it seems that they built a new command center on the 6th floor. That's what they used for the Hatch 2 mission, so this control room was empty at the time.
Always wanted to see the inside of a mission control room, and since we're here...
I'd love to do that too, but it doesn't look like we'd be able to. They want to keep curious kids like you out. So the door's protected with fingerprint recognition. Only the director can go through.
That much security, I'm definitely not the one they're looking to keep out of thinner.
So apparently the lock is also hooked up to a backup generator in case of emergencies.
Control room door lock added to the court record. Okay, what about that last door?
This lower door. Oh, excuse me. I mean, south door? It leads to the elevators.
This is the door we came through when we entered this room, right?
Yep, and of course there was no fingerprint recognition device, so it's open to anyone.
But the elevators weren't working at the time due to the explosion.
It's so deep.
Well, that's about it for the 3 musketeers of the boarding lounge.
Thanks. Understanding the layout of the launch should help us understand the case. That's why I thought we'd better have a good grasp of where all the doors go.
Where am I?
What is that on the right? Is that a spider's web or is that broken glass?
No, it's Spider-Man.
I think that's a spider web.
A bright purple sky, plenty of greenery, and a tranquil lake. The idyllic scene stretches on as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it lacks something to make it truly captivating.
Don't even care about that. I can again click on the door. What?
So this is the fingerprint recognition device. I guess you put your hand on this hand mark.
Food is ready, there we go. Come now.
I guess then you can try now to line my head up with the outline.
Don't, Athena, this thing's related to the case. Get your prints all over that and the next thing you know, you'll be named a suspect.
Wow, how can you be so cruel to a little girl like me?
I'm not buying those tears, Missy.
Let's see, the store is... Where's the pamphlet? Here we are. It's the door to the corridor that leads to Launchpad 1. We went through it earlier when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright.
So I guess the security lock must be disengaged now, right? They say the corridor was filled with smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing beside the door, this must be the fingerprint recognition device.
Which reminds me, I think Prosecutor Blackwell talked about it at the trial.
The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just to enter the area from the launch, one must pass through a door guarded by fingerprint recognition device. And allow me to state front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so.
And does this mean that the bomber's prints were verified by the system? The number of authorized personnel was supposed to be really small.
Voila! Fingerprint powder! You know,
What?
From the previous game? I bought it just in case something like this came up.
But what about the character, man?
No.
I found it at the office. I've been just itching for a chance to use it.
Wow, way to think ahead. Now let's dust the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find.
Actually, what happened to her? Why is he not in this game?
You got it! Now just sprinkle some here and a little over there and...
Ask the wider, Dario.
Dario64 is playing Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney
We
Trilogy.
can even play the mini games anymore. It's just
What? What?
It just popped. A Steam notification just popped up that you were playing this game.
Really?
Good to
Because
see ya.
aren't you
Let
like?
me have a
Isn't
hair.
PM playing right now in front of me? What the fuck? That was so
No.
weird. That's so weird.
it's an illusion, Dario. I'm not playing. Maybe
Actually, it's not my PC. It's someone else's PC. No, just kidding.
Let's see what we have here.
where's the mini game? Oh,
Oh, we got something. Oh, it's only a single set of prints.
Isn't that a good thing? Sure wish we could figure out whose prints these are. Although I doubt we'll be so lucky as to get the culprit's prints on the first try.
I'm willing to bet that Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data.
Right, and there's the security footage of the store too.
Yes, here it is. It came up in court the other day.
I wish we could see the part of the footage just after this bit.
Oh, because that would be right before the murder, wouldn't it? Let's ask the detective. If the mood he's in, he'll probably show it to us right away.
Yeah, he's in almost too good of a mood today. Let's go see if we can find him again once we're done with this room.
is that in a voice filter?
What?
They're like in a. But if he's talking to himself, actually, in his mind,
Wow.
is that Is there maybe a voice
And
voice
it
for
sounds
that?
like that.
Like an echo or something, or
Here's another amazing piece of equipment. Walk on the surface of the moon, it says.
warning: helmets use required. Please use the moon. Moonwalk?
Moonwalk apparatus.
Damn.
Oh boy, I wanna try it. Gravity's weak on the moon, so I bet I could do mid-air somersaults.
You're still on Earth, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling.
Well, at least I could jump really high.
There's a sign on the wall that very clearly says, don't jump too high.
Then what good is this thing?
Didn't I say it in the beginning? Walk on the surface of the moon?
I can hear your mom, Dario. And your dad, and your entire family.
What's this? A trapdoor?
That's this Uwu.
It's a trash chute. The cleaning robots throw the garbage out from here.
The robots do the cleaning? What a futuristic world we live in. I just hope they don't revolt like they do in science fiction movies.
Revolution?
No way, all the robots here are very nice. Actually, wasn't there one in the Launchpad 1 corridor? We can go say hi to it if you want.
Look, that picture there looks like Mario just bumping his head on something.
Oh, something is blinking.
Blink?
Hey, I see something shiny down there.
Let's take this cover off then.
Bullet?
What a...
What's this? It looks like a metal jelly bean.
No, it's a golden bullet.
It's really small, but it's a bullet. It's only about 3 millimeters in diameter. Let's see, that would make the caliber 0.10.
Caliber refers to the diameter of a gun's barrel, right?
Yes,
Big
but I've
Q
never heard of a
6035 is
.10
now
caliber gun
following.
before. This bullet must be for a special kind of gun.
I bet if you tried firing a bullet this small for a regular-sized gun, it would just fall right out.
Yeah, it must have been a really small gun.
I wonder how the bullet ended up here. I mean, we're on the bottom left, on the south door side of the room, according to this map. It's pretty far from where Clay's body was. Maybe the police didn't think to look here.
I'll leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us just the card we need. Bullet added to the court record.
We don't do it back, we just let it open so everyone can see it. Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Did you check the white outline?
The wide.
The outline.
Don't you see it? Go back.
No,
There, in the room.
I did from the other side actually.
Oh, okay.
He was something. Can I click on this again? No.
Nothing special here.
Or was he?
There's some kind of panel with 2 buttons on it here.
Just push it. That's the invariable principle of buttons.
There's such things as buttons left unpushed.
Hey, the giant holographic image disappeared.
Yeah, though that side of the wall seems kind of barren without it now. Still, let's see if we can find anything new with the image off.
Da-da. 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 Da-da.
These are apparently oxygen capsules. They're for recovery after a training session.
I wonder if they can change your voice. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Huh? Didn't do a thing.
It's not helium, Athena, it's oxygen.
Lol. LOL!
Oh, a mirror. How thoughtful of them to put one here.
Thoughtful?
This is the ladies can fix their makeup. One's appearance is just as important in space as it is on Earth, you know. You never know when you're going to run into some other life form after all.
I doubt anybody who thinks like that would ever become an astronaut in the first place.
Wait, wrong view.
Look, it's still broken. No, it's broken. It's not Spider's web.
It's Spider-Man. Maybe the bullet hit this.
This is a very
Or
weird.
something.
Hey, Mr. Red, take a look at this.
Looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena.
It's pretty big. Whoever fired this shot must have been using a pretty large gun.
And why couldn't we
so.
see this before?
Yes, we could, but we thought, you know, or the character thought it was part of the image.
Well,
Think so? Based on my experience, I'd say this was fired from a regular pistol.
Well, whatever size it was, somebody fired a gun in here, right?
Apparently, this is an important fact. Do you see a bullet around somewhere?
No, the police might have taken it though. Let's ask Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later.
Detective Ass.
I didn't click on this. Oh.
Well,
The holographic image of the screen is completely black, which for some reason makes me think of losing an argument to Prosecutor Blackwell in court. But at least it's got my brain revved up.
why Blackwell?
I come up with my best ideas at times like these.
Why Blackwell, man? It could have been a Miles Edgeworth reference, but they did it on purpose.
Lol.
I think I checked everything. Woohoo.
The holographic
some
image
text.
of...
No, Mom. Please, Mom, no. Nah.
That's all I understand.
Alright, let's
Balls!
see. I'm getting the sense that you're perplexed by this piece of shit.
Well, I guess that's true.
You see, even the simple act of presenting evidence reveals your underlying emotions.
I guess I'd better be careful when I present evidence then.
What about this again?
I bet she's starting to look pretty good on me, don't you think?
It suits you well.
I'm starting to feel like it gives me more dignity and presence, too.
Wow.
I think she might be expecting a little too much from one tiny little badge. So when is my fucking parcel coming? Arriving today by 8 PM. Why is it so late?
Why did you puke into my magic panties?
Because why not?
Present the security camera footage. Oh.
What somebody is not to be.
No, don't we have to talk to Fulbright because of the fingerprints?
Yeah, but is it? But he's not there. Maybe I missed a trigger.
Okay. You know, for a long, there's no food.
It's the button for the holographic image. If we push it, it apparently turns the image on and off. It's a lot of sounds.
Lots of sounds, huh? Very soundy.
I mean, here's nothing.
So, what is your opinion
I
on
need to show him
aliens?
something. But he doesn't say to show him anything.
I don't know, man.
Do you know anything about this piece of shit?
I don't know what a piece of shit is.
Must be a trigger missing or something.
Or maybe Fulbright is still there, it just doesn't show it. Because she is standing there.
I just think there's a trigger missing, that's why it's not working.
Trigger?
No, present here.
Maybe show the robot the bullet. Okay.
Can be the.
Why can't we examine everything anymore? It's just
Yeah, it sounds like a downgrade.
There must be a
Clean
missing.
up the
There must be a missing trigger. Oh, no, wait, not
I
move.
don't know. It sounds like a downgrade.
There it is.
And he'd say.
Maybe they just were like Lamau. Nothing special here.
Oh, there, look. That's what you missed.
Oh look!
Oh,
Must
sure.
be the security camera that recorded the astronauts making their escape.
Let's commemorate this occasion with a laugh and peace.
If you're done now, shall we move on?
Yeah, okay. But just one more for the road. Peace! Nintendo hates peace.
Very mature.
Well, I mean, I heard that it's only Miyamoto, apparently. That Miyamoto... Like, there was, like, something Miyamoto said that he wanted to make it... showing
Bobby,
the peace
where
sign
are
is, like,
you?
very childish or something. That's what he said. And he wanted Mario to be serious. Like, fucking serious, you know? You know, just like Mario Striker series. But, you know, guess what? They don't even make those games anymore.
Yep.
So...
Nintendo's dead. They should fuck off right now.
Well, isn't this normal?
What's normal?
And nothing.
What, that Mario Strikers is dead? I mean, it shouldn't be normal,
Yes.
but... Well, actually, it shouldn't be, because it should have been a good game.
You know what I recently noticed on AliExpress?
What?
Yes.
Your search results change based on your location because some items they don't ship to Germany for some reason.
Really? Damn.
So
I
maybe
guess,
in the
like-
future, maybe in the future I might have to ask you guys, you know, to buy it for me and then ship it to me.
Lol.
Just like that from Japan thingy.
Well, I mean, what kind of things are you
Where's the
searching
missing
for that
link?
they don't exist? Like,
You know,
it's like,
merch.
okay.
Maybe we have now a game-breaking bug and we can't progress anymore.
That would be an epic failure. Because, I mean, I don't think this game has updated recently.
Okay, I have only one way to figure it out. Need to spam the evidence.
Da-da, 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 da-da.
It's a car. Or car lights. I don't know what that is.
That's just car, I guess.
Do you happen to know anything about this?
Huh?
Huh, Dad?
Any new ideas, maybe?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, did
man.
you catch the game on TV last weekend?
Huh? Why is she avoiding the topic?
She doesn't know. I'm sorry. Pokemon.
Oh, my bones.
Skulls and Bones? That quadruple A game?
Well,
In fact, nobody even knows what it means. It's such a made up thing just for investors, really.
Okay, we can say it's nothing with the evidence here.
The evidence is that it's dead. I guess.
Maybe he died or something, and that's why it's not there.
Well, I guess you have to. Why don't you look up the guide?
No, I
Look at
haven't-
that
I never
robot.
had-
What do you think about this robot, Taro? What do you
I
think
never
about
had
this
a
robot?
guy. Look,
robot,
that's the crime scene. Now, before I didn't say anything about anything.
Oh, good.
Tell me, God, where is there something we did not have? Is there some pixel I didn't hit correctly?
can you move up and down, maybe?
No, I can't. I can move up and down, but maybe this thing because no.
Well, this under the table there. Did you check that thing?
This is the button one.
It's the
Wait on
button.
again. Let's on the crime scene. Okay, I search for pixels now.
Yes.
First I go like this.
What about the other? Wait, go to the left.
Which left?
Left.
This left.
No,
This
I
left.
didn't mean that. You should move the cursor left.
Yeah, if I press left it goes wide and wait, it's really a game breaking bug.
Oh,
It just says everything now correct. That's
there's
every
the
pixel.
fingerprint there. The fingerprint sensor. Yeah, that one.
I can click on it. I'm losing control.
This is tough shit, huh?
Wow.
Well, maybe you just go to the toilet.
No way. He'd always go there and nothing happens.
Hey, são 7 horas. Agora.
Hey,
I guess food is ready.
this thing, you missed that thing.
Yeah, this thing. You missed this thing.
I wonder what this big knob is for. Looks like the knob on a stove.
Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the similarities end. I mean, it's behind a glass pane. What kind of stove would require knob security like this?
Well, the knob is straight up and down, so if it was for a stove, the burner would be off.
Right, if it was for a stove. Still, I wonder what it's really for.
Something turned on by a knob that's not a stove? How about a rocket engine?
If you had to start the engine here, the rocket would take off before you could get in.
Then I guess all we can say for now is that it's a mystery knob. And now PM finally...
Welcome to the Space Center, guests! Welcome!
Do we have a female robot voice, Dario?
No, I don't. Well, I'm doing one right now.
Yeah, it's not robot.
Now shut the
Was
fuck
that
up and
select-
keep going!
Welcome to the Space Center. Guests, welcome.
Yikes! What in the world?
My name is Ponko. Ponco. Ponko.
Imagine she's the killer.
Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one. I will guide you.
Can I do a more robotic voice?
That would be
It's
kind
a
of weird.
robot?
Carry
I
0294.
am not a
Ponyo?
robot. I am Ponko.
Look, she's a killer machine.
Psychological observation and navigation companion. Ponco. Ponko.
Ponyo?
Well, actually, we found our murderer here. Murderer.
That would be very strange to have
That should I-
robot as a murderer.
Why should a robot climb a ladder?
For this,
Why
for
should-
this game, nothing
Yeah, that
would
would-
surprise me anymore.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Actually, nothing would
Also,
surprise me
let's
now.
put that text there.
Did he say
Oh,
it?
I'm glad we got that cleared up.
I assumed you always said it.
Ponyo.
Oh, Ponko, I've missed you.
Huh? Do you know that this thing, Athena?
Oh, she showed us around the last time when I came here with Apollo. Oh, you're such a good girl, Ponko. That's a good girl.
Oh, thank you! Thank you! I'm so happy! So very happy!
Wow, a guide robot. That's pretty cool. My name is Phoenix Wright. Nice to meet you.
I don't know you! I don't know you!
Huh? Ouch, that hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, she has to register people she meets for the first time. Please register in Ponko.
Certainly! Commencing guest registration! Please tell me your name! A nickname is fine too!
His name is Phoenix.
A bit overly familiar, but I'll allow it.
Phoenix! Please let me get a good look at your face!
Oh, sure.
Registering! Facial registration sequence complete! We are now officially friends! Nice to meet you, Phoenix!
Huh, this robot is pretty cute. And is leaking all my data.
You made a friend, boss. Isn't it great?
Phoenix! Athena! Allow me to guide you! Right this way!
Oh, goody. Let's go, boss.
Could go where? Also, have you noticed that Facebook and Instagram and stuff was down?
No, I
Yes.
didn't. I wasn't online.
It was
Did I?
down. It didn't work on my end, and multiple people are reporting on it.
Oh, damn. I guess Instagram
Oh, wow.
failed.
What is this place?
What is this place?
Is that a rocket real? What are aliens doing there?
Welcome! Welcome! The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Learn about the history of our nation's space development and the HAT 1 project. The rocket is just a replica, But it's the same size as the real one.
The Space Museum.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
here it is on the map.
Okay, so it's on the exact opposite side of the main building from Launchpad 1.
Space Center problem updated the card record. Ask me anything. Anything, I will explain. But I also gotta go.
Evidence.
What? No,
Show
What's
the
my
badge.
thing?
Show the badge.
Wait, what's
Failure.
this my thing? It says talk to the choir.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay, no problem.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry I wasn't helpful. System shut down. I'll try to do better in the future. Please don't hate me.
The poor thing. Now I feel bad for asking.
Thankfully, I'm sorry. This facility is Yuri Cosmos' greatest achievement.
Oh? I didn't realize it was the personal achievement of just the one man.
Director Cosmos taught me to say it like that. It's actually a facility for space development, but don't tell anyone I say that. Diox.
How could Director Cosmos teach such a pure and innocent robot to lie for him?
Failure. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck that is. Well, I guess I gotta go eat.
I can
It's also time to swap, too, actually.
eat in your room, then we are done with it. Just once.
Just do this. Just do this thing. I'll go eat.
No.
I go eat.
It's his fault for eating, actually.
Well, now you've shown everything. So it's a recess or what?
Yes.
I mean,
I'll be back.
he always lose time because he needs to eat.
Time lose!
Time lose!
Every time. He can never eat.
guys, we are back. And I finally got my parcel,
Nice.
So,
but
does
it
him
was
count?
not at the place where they are supposed to bring it.
Not
does him
great.
count? Does him count as a parcel if it's so small? Maybe it's
So yeah, I told them to, bring it to me, and if I'm not there, they should bring it to my neighbor, which is my mom, and also your mom. Not just kidding. But they didn't. They put it in my grandpa's what do you call this? This round thing where you put the newspaper in. They put it in there.
Okay. What? Oh my god.
So I bought a cup that is breakable,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
just put it in the newspaper roll thingy.
Yeah, good job, man.
Yeah, good job. Hermes is like the worst deliverer.
not
Hermes?
FedEx. Not FedEx.
Hermes.
Hermes.
heard
There
of-
were
yeah.
Hermes.
Never heard of them.
Hermes.
Hermes?
Well,
Hermes.
yeah, and
That's out.
DHL is the best one.
There's also FedEx. FedEx. Before you pack
Well,
it in
FedEx
your
is very
garden.
unusual actually in our place. Like, we only have Oops UPS.
Oops!
We have DHL. We have Amazon. We have DPD.
And we have
Austrian
all of
number.
those, but
Hermes.
not her. But that's the only one I've never seen that one.
Is it called Hermes, not
Why is your
Hermes?
mouse there?
Is the English correct
Why
Hermes?
can't
The
it be
good
there?
thing
Are you
is
racist?
It's undamaged, so
Yeah, we're
fine.
racist, man. Everyone is
This
racist.
is quite the place. I can't
Even
believe you
you.
get to see a rocket this close up.
Anirachu.
This is a
DHL once threw
replica
my
of the
package
hat
on the ground
one.
in front of our door.
Oh, great.
What?
Good job, DHL. It's exactly
What?
the real hat one, inside and out.
Didn't you skip a word now?
I don't know, he sometimes skips words.
It sounded
Because
weird.
the problem is the the chat is talking and it's kind
Yeah,
of
see, that's why I'm not doing it anymore. Except
It's
my
little-
chat, my own chat.
It's little brother. The hat too was supposed to launch the other day.
So it,
I wonder if Ponko knows why the launch was cancelled.
Over there is an exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out. Check it out.
Actually, did
So
you
there-
check the name?
Yes.
so Dario stops talking if you post something in the chat or what?
Spacesuits, photos, newspaper articles.
it's very
I'd
loud.
like to come here again on a day off.
Dario stops an
Hey,
hour.
what's this a photo of?
Who could be the murderer?
Phoenix. That's the staff of Hat One
Let's see who
Project.
could be the possible murderer. Ponko, two Womans.
Oh, there's Mr. Starbuck. He looks so young and so different.
It looks like in the movie
dead.
poster.
That's...
What is it, Athena? Is something wrong?
Oh, nothing.
I see two
I
Womans.
just thought Mr. Starbuck looked really young too, that's all.
Well, it was 7 years ago after all, so the young guy standing next to Mr. Starbuck.
It's Clay Taran, the victim.
So they were mentor and prodigy even way back then. And he's even got one of the staff jackets. He looks just like a regular staff member.
No, Clay was still a student then. You just borrowed one of Solomon's old jackets.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Clay would have still been in high school 7 years ago. Everybody looks so happy. The Space Museum is great. What fantastic exhibits.
This area used to be Launchpad 2. That's why the only entrance is on the 3rd floor.
And I also noticed on this packaging there's no, fragile sticker at all.
That's a mega failure.
Yeah.
Because
And the funny thing is, on Amazon it showed that it was to be delivered by DPD on Friday. And then it suddenly changed to Hermes and it got delivered today.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's random.
Very strange. Oh well.
Wouldn't it be better if they just made a new ground floor entrance instead?
Shut the fuck up! There was a talk of it, but they had to scrap their plans because of budget cuts. Budget cuts! Budget cuts! We need more money! Money!
would record that kind of information into a guide robot?
While it was in space, they had one launched a probe called Hope. The Hope probe collected some samples from the asteroids, returned 5 days ago.
That's what Director Cosmos said too. He told us it came back the day before Clay was killed.
And here it is, the Hope space probe. Right there. Or something.
I think I've seen that logo somewhere before. Let's see. Oh yeah, the capsule that the victim was carrying. I think it had the same logo. I think it can be seen in the photo attached to the autopsy report. Maybe she'll give me some more info if I show it to her.
The way the Space Center launch pad is set up is really cool. Would you like me to tell me about it? Would you?
The set of the launch pad? So gentle on my spiky hair and mine.
I want to know. I want to know. Phoenix wants to know too.
Great, now Athena's got a case of ponchoitis. A bad
Hooray!
case of diarrhea.
I will tell you then. The rocket is built right inside the launch pad structure. When the rocket is complete, it's moved along with the space pad over the rails.
Launch pad, not space pad.
Launch pads over the rails. Then, boom! Right
What?
into that fucking thing. And brought
can
into
move
position
that?
at the launch site. And isn't it cool? Isn't it? He used to have a big budget. So that's how we could build it all.
It's very cool, a grand setup that suits an important place like the Space Center. I guess everyone is hoping for a bigger budget next year, myself included.
I'm guessing the whole thing is operated from the control room, huh?
That it is, but it can be also operated from the new command center too. Either way, the safety lock in the boarding lounge has to first be disengaged.
I guess before a big move like that can be carried out, there are all kinds of procedures.
I would love to see the launch pad being moved. When's the next one scheduled for?
Searching data. All future plans have been put on hold.
Bombing and the murder, I'll bet. Which is perfectly understandable.
Well, when was the last time it was moved?
Searching data. 7 years ago. I'm sorry. That answer is in my answer database.
I guess Ponko can only answer certain questions. Oh, look at that facial expression.
Ah.
Remember, didn't I show everything before?
Yeah, but you had to talk to her first.
Nah.
Ponko, do you recognize this capsule here in the top right?
Checking register data. I know, it's the Hope capsule. It was carried inside the Hope probe.
It contained the asteroid samples, right?
Yes, it was designed to store the samples gathered by Hope probe. It's been stored in a safe in Launch Pad 1 ever since it returned to Earth. It must not be removed! It must not be removed!
Don't worry, Ponko. The people in charge already know what happened.
They do! They do! I must ask them later.
So the capsule was being kept in Launchpad 1, huh? Maybe Clay was trying to carry it to safety after the explosion.
The Space Center staff must have been really excited to finally get the capsule back. But it's a pity this incident occurred before they got the chance to check the contents.
Well, the police took it as evidence, so they'll have to wait a little longer. Hope. Capsule added to the court record. Found in the victim's possession. It recently returned from a 7-year mission and contains asteroid shit.
Wow, great.
Well, we certainly learned a lot about the Space Museum.
Thank you, Ponko. You explained everything very well.
I love to explain. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
You two are like old friends. It's hard to believe you just met recently.
Hee hee. because Punko is so friendly.
Well, what should we investigate next?
Let's go find Detective full of shit. We have things to ask him about.
Let's see. The security footage and the fingerprint data, was it? Okay, then let's go back to the Launchpad 1 corridor.
Bye, Punko. See you later.
Come again! Come again! And don't forget to visit the gift shop!
Poor Ponko. What a Dicasian life we are all forced to lead.
But look, it's very
What is
happy,
this?
so it doesn't matter. See, that robot is still cleaning the same place, I guess.
Wow.
Looks like he's struggling. What should I do? Which path is the path of justice?
There's Detective Fulbright. He still seems to be lost, even though it's a straight corridor.
Let's hope he's still in a cooperative mood as well then.
If he doesn't cooperate, then I'll just have to use my powers on him.
You mean that lady in distress bit? Bullet hole at the scene. You found a bullet hole in the wall at the crime scene.
You did? Our team found that too. It was Detective Army who fired that bullet.
Detective Army?
That's right. A warning shot for the defendant.
Was it really such a high threat situation that she needed to do that?
I'm afraid I don't know the details, what with Detective Army gone and all.
But I thought there were two people who discovered the crime scene together.
You already know Director Cosmos will testify, so tomorrow will be about what he knows.
Hey, you're pretty smart. That's exactly what we were planning to serve as the main course.
That goes down easy.
Detective, we'd like to run a comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge.
Ah, yes, I just happened to have compiled the print data of everyone related to this case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it as a gift.
This is quite a bit of data.
Well, when I said everyone, I meant it. Prosecutor Blackwell said to dig deep. So that's what I did. Like, really deep. Now do it on Dick! Said to dig. Anyways, it sure took a while though. Man, actually this is another line that you could put out of context, actually.
Yeah.
Well, you got Apollo's and my prints. You even got prints for all of the robots.
Ow.
I guess when Blackwell said to dig deep, Fulbright didn't bother to ask how deep. Wow. Oh my god.
Wow, okay.
Ah, Clay's fingerprints are here too.
I personally removed his glove during the investigation. We had to get his fingerprints to confirm his identity after all.
I still can't believe you took off his glove to get his fingerprints.
Yeah, well, you can't blame me for thinking they're important in this case. There are a lot of doors that require fingerprints verification to launch. So depending on whose prints we find, it can completely change the title for both sides.
Makes sense. After all, the culprit's prints did get them past the fingerprint lock somehow.
Oh, and take this picture, I might come in handy.
Yeah.
Isn't this just a photo of the Launchpad 1 door?
Yup, but Prosecutor Blackwell seemed really interested in it for some reason.
Huh? What's so important about this door?
Beats me, but boy, could you see the gears in his head go into hyperdrive at it.
Looks like this is going to be a major point of contention tomorrow.
Hey, don't forget about the print comparison, boss.
Right. Detective Fulbright, do you think you could run the test for us right now?
You just leave it to me. In Justice We Trust.
That's the mini game.
Okay, here we go. Well, it looks like it was Mr. Starbuck who opened that security door.
He must have opened it when they went to go board the rocket.
His heart must have been full of hopes and dreams for his space adventure right then.
I want that one door lock updated in the core record.
It's better to use the quadrucode thing to see what we need to do.
I don't want to do that.
It shows what to show him. I mean,
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
why?
Because that
It
would
saves-
be boring, that's why.
It saves time.
I don't care.
It's not like we can play it 24 hours per day.
Well, looks like it doesn't even have anything to say.
That's because you're dead. Duh.
Whoops.
Wow.
Actually didn't mean to do that.
What a happy music, huh?
What? He doesn't know about the
Yeah.
hope capsule?
It doesn't matter what to show him. I did this already. It always says no. He said he won't say anything.
The capsule from the space probe Hope! The probe separated from the Hat 1 in space and went to the asteroid. To an asteroid. It took 7 years, but it found its way back to Earth a few days ago. Welcome home!
Did we do this before?
No, I can't skip this, so this is new.
I can't believe you still don't remember. You say it's back, not welcome home.
It's back! It's back!
Wait, why do you know what she was taught?
Huh? Oh, when I came here with Apollo, I heard a member of the staff teach her.
Can't help but think I'm missing something here.
It's back! It's back! 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 Robot. So would you want to
ever
have
check the
would you
boarding
want to have a
lounge?
robot like this in your home?
Guess so?
Did you check the boarding lounge?
What?
I think you didn't. The boarding lounge. Okay, that's also
We were
nothing.
here before.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Looks like we've examined pretty much everything, you know, but just in case. See?
A lot of things will
what?
trigger anything if we show here something. I did this before, but they never said something else.
What?
That's the same thing.
Something for the lost and found.
Wow.
Was this a gun? Oh! Oh shit! Oh!
Detective, about the security footage that was taken by the boarding launch 1 camera.
Oh, that footage? Go ahead and ask me anything you like about it.
Is there any way I could see a little more of the part just after this?
Easy as pie. I'm glad to show you. Here we go. It's still a picture.
Okay.
Huh? The screen went blank.
Yes. You see, our
Animachu.
animators
Is he
for the-
Sonic?
You see, our
Wow, great.
You see, the developers forgot to draw and animate that scene, so apparently the after effects of the explosion damaged the wires. LOL, what kind of excuse is that? So there's no footage after this point. Ha ha ha.
Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Security camera video updated in the court record.
Sonic! I'm Sonic!
Carry
Seeing
0294. Or
definitely
has instant
seems to be up
transmission?
with you, detective. You're unusually cooperative.
Well, I just figure if we work together, we'll get that much closer to justice, right?
But it seems like something's really been bothering you. You don't have some ulterior motive, do you?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do anything like that. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
What?
Can we see Psylocke? We don't have. Oh wait, he
This
has the
gimmick
thing.
comes back. It's been a while, but those are definitely Cyclops.
He still has the item.
Huh? Did you
I
just
don't have it
mouth
anymore.
psyched? Is there something I should be psyched about?
No, Cyclops. It's a system
Again,
of
he's-
launcher that fits in a person's heart.
Again, he's explaining something that he does. Nobody sees.
You can see when people are trying to hide those secrets by using the power of this Magatama. Presenting
What the
evidence
fuck?
can break those locks.
Mr. Wright, are you
Reveal any
okay?
secrets they are hiding.
Mr. Wright! How much did they bilk you out of for that piece of rock? If you've been swindled, I know some lawyers I can introduce you to. What the
I'm more than
fuck?
capable of representing myself, thank you very much. It
No!
isn't some kind of fraud, it really works. A friend gave it to me a long time ago. But she's fucking gone for some reason.
Yeah, it's just
But I guess
deleted from
seeing is believing.
existence.
Allow me to show you.
Isn't she training somewhere?
Let's see what presenting the Magatama will reveal, shall we?
Okay.
Now you're being cooperative. I think you're hiding something, detective, so why don't you just tell us about it?
What to do? Which path is the path of justice?
Detective Fulbright is really in agony. I bet this is the issue he's so torn up over. Life. Love.
Justice.
I really understand what's been bothering you, detective. I truly do. Something happened that goes against your principles, isn't that right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Until the explosions occurred, everything was just fine.
Is that a fact?
Yup. Peaceful as peaceful can be. Everyone whilst a happy tune as they did their job. You never saw a more relaxed guard detail for a routine rocket launch.
I don't think the guard detail was as relaxed as you claim as long as this exists.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, isn't it that one? Because obviously it wasn't relaxing because of the bombs. LOL?
I guess.
Before the explosions, what was supposed to happen here was a rocket launch. And yet security was so tight they even brought in a special task force. I'd hardly describe that as a relaxed guard detail.
Ah! Boom! Now hold on just a one moment. The entire nation had their eyes on this extremely important rocket launch. That's why it was called in on a special security detail.
As versatile as you are, I can certainly believe that that's true. But I say it's very strange that this person would be part of that detail from the outset. Well, wasn't she also there? Wasn't?
She
Yeah,
was
look,
there,
it
yes.
says there even. Take that! Detective Army specialized in bomb cases. The fact that she was here on hand means that you people knew there was the possibility that a bombing would occur.
Ah! You got me, Mr. Right!
Oh, that was
Unlock
great.
successful! Now I'm super sad. Alright, I concede. You win. It's just as you say. A few days before the launch, they were warned about a potential bombing. But the plan to launch went ahead in spite of the threat.
But why? What were they planning to do if someone got hurt or killed?
Yeah, I know. The decision to move forward wasn't just exactly just, was it?
How was the warning delivered?
By phone and directly to Director Cosmos. But the police department instructed everybody to keep it under wraps.
That's a big thing to keep quiet about. No wonder you were so upset.
But it's not only that. I've been distraught about Prosecutor Blackwell as well.
Prosecutor Blackwell? Well, as his handler, I'm sure you have a lot of difficulties.
That's not it. It's a question of justice. I've been wondering about why he's allowed to stand in court.
The reason he's still prosecuting? Detective Fulbright, please tell us everything you know.
Well, talking to you folks about it would definitely be breaking the rules.
Never mind that. What are rules but things to be broken, right?
Well, to tell you the truth, having a prisoner act as a prosecutor is highly regular.
I think we guessed that much.
So why is it being allowed? I've been wondering and wondering about it.
I'm also wondering why my power
My
bank
power
is running
bank.
out.
Ah. Mr. Justice!
So you weren't told why either, huh?
No, I guess the order came from pretty high up the ladder.
Yeah, it would have to have.
But Prosecutor Blackwell told me once. The hunt I've been on for the Phantom of 7 years past continues even still.
7 years passed?
Phantom, huh? And not one of the friendly variety either, I gather.
Ding dong.
This Phantom of the 7 years past. Any idea who or what he was talking about?
Not a clue. But he seems to think that this Phantom is behind this whole incident somehow.
Wait a minute. He thinks they may be connected to this case?
Yup. This case has way too many similarities to what happened 7 years ago. For starters, that case happened right here at this very space center too. And in both incidents, that threat was issued via telephone.
So that's why Prosecutor Blackwell thinks this incident is the work of the Phantom?
Well, that's not the entire reason. I mean, if you want to talk about 7 years ago, that's when Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty of murder.
Wow, what a coincidence. In the end, he probably didn't even murder anyone.
Yeah, probably.
Possible.
That massive case is what started the whole dark age of law. So you see how this Phantom and Prosecutor Blackwell's conviction might be related.
Yeah, I can see why you'd think that. This incident and the Phantom, not to mention Blackwell's past, it's almost inconceivable that they would come to a head here.
This might sound crazy, but Prosecutor Blackwell can't possibly believe Mr. Starbuck is this Phantom person, right? I mean, he was acting kind of strange during the last trial and all.
The prosecution appears to be ready as well.
Silence.
Huh?
Ugh. Not yet. I'm not quite ready yet.
Huh?
Ah! No, I doubt he thinks Mr. Starbug is his Phantom. But I do get the feeling that he thinks the defendant has ties to them. Which is why he's acting so impatient. He's got a personal grudge against Mr. Starbuck. And that's not real justice. I've always trusted in Prosecutor Blackwell's judgment until now. But this time, I'm just so overwrought about it all. If he's lost his ability to think rationally, I'm afraid it might lead to false conviction.
Never seen Detective Fulbright so tormented. This must be why he's been so cooperative. Don't worry, that's exactly what the defense lawyers are working to prevent.
I feel bad for Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm going to be rooting for your team this time. But don't tell me that. You have to promise me you don't! You won't.
Detective full of shit. I guess I was wrong about you. You really are full of shit.
I swore to reform Prosecutor Blackwell and make him a valid member of society again. So I can't just sit by and watch him give in to his emotions and tear the defendant apart.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
You are the only ones who can stop him in court. Balls. Also, what is that robot still vacuuming back there? It's been doing that for hours.
You really care and want what's best for Prosecutor Blackwell, don't you, Detective? You're gay for him.
Leave the courtroom. Oh, fuck.
He didn't even comment on that. Leave the courtroom to us. It's not like we want a guilty verdict either.
I was hoping you would say that. I'm really grateful for you too. For the two of you. I show my thanks and I give you another bit of information. It's about Eyewitness. I saw her hanging around Space Center entrance a little while ago.
Really? Then let's go find her, Mr. Ryan.
Thanks, you two. I feel a lot better now that I've been able to get that off my chest. I'm going to work extra hard to find that perfect piece of evidence for you. In Justice We Trust on 3. 1, 2, 3. In Justice We Trust. Okay, later.
He got sucked in by the vacuum.
Yes.
There he goes.
Wait, were we supposed to say Justice We Trust back there too?
Let's go see that witness now.
Alright, the Space Center entrance it is. What are you doing?
What?
I don't know.
You're doing
What's
something.
happening?
The witness must be around here somewhere.
No, he's not. Oh shit, another robot. Hello. Hello.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me the witness is a robot. A sex robot?
Hello, come over here.
Hello, hello. Are you
It's gonna-
sightseeing?
wait.
Are you lost? Are you? I am Clone Co. Shall I guide you? You.
I don't know why, but this robot is kind of freaking me out.
Hey, you're not supposed to be wandering around.
I think it's a man.
Oh shit, it's a man.
Oh,
Again? Huh. I'm afraid of if you hunk of junk.
Sis, I'm outside. Am I wondering when did that happen?
Okay, welcome back, hunk of junk. You don't know how close you came. If you didn't snap out of it, I was going to put you on the curb on trash day. Nothing works better than a 42.5-degree carrot heat chop.
It's pretty specific. Excuse me, but are you the one who witnessed the murder? Oh, and I'm Phoenix Wright, the lead attorney for this case. How do you do?
Shut the fuck up. Big shot lawyers, huh? I'm Aurora Blackwell.
Wait, what?
What? Blackwell? Did she just say Blackpill?
Yes, yes.
no, it's Black Pill, man. Not just kidding.
I'm a researcher developing robots here at the Cosmos Space Center.
Blackwell? Could she be...
And this good-for-nothing robot is named Hunk of Junk.
My name isn't Hunk of Junk. My name is Clunko. That's mean, Miss Aura.
Quit complaining, your model number is Punko 2.
But Miss Aura, everyone calls me Clunko.
Quit your squawking already!
Whoa, what are you doing? No, no.
There. I bet you won't be talking back now.
I will come back completely.
Yikes! I better watch what wires I cross with this one. Your last name is Blackwell. Do you have a relative in the legal profession?
You are correct. Simon Blackwell, who used to be a prosecutor, is...
Shut up! Only speak when I order you to speak. Simon is my little brother. You know him.
Yes, we met him in court a few times, right, Athena?
What a dull creature. Has her switch been turned off?
Athena being shy? This is new.
Oh yeah, I heard he was prosecuting again, despite being a prisoner. Why doesn't he just stick to solving disputes among inmates in prison, right? Hey, what do you think, hunk of junk?
Miss Aura, that hurts.
I'm asking you a question, why don't you answer me, useless hunk of junk?
But Miss Aura, you told me to only speak when you order me to speak.
I told you to never talk back to me. You're worth more a scrap.
Robot abuse, hog attacks, Blackwell family life must sure be interesting.
Oh.
Well, do you have any other questions? Wait, of course you do. You're a lawyer. It's not like I'm on Simon's side or anything. I just want to get this over with. Ugh.
So, you're the person who witnessed the incident?
That's right. I was on the 4th floor of the main building. In the robotics lab. The explosion disabled the elevators. So I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to. But it was such a pain in the ass. Why couldn't they have used the ladders in the other rooms?
Must have been a very troubling experience. Probably best to just humor her here.
Then as I passed by the 3rd floor burning lounge 1 window on my way down, I saw the crime as it happened. And that's about it.
So you saw the crime as it happened, and that's about it. I see... Wait, what? You saw it being committed? This is no time to just nod and repeat. So you saw into the 3rd floor lounge. The very scene of the crime.
That's right. There's a small window on the right-hand side of the room. I looked through that from the outside.
Okay.
The room was pitch black, but I saw a shady figure holding a lighter in the left hand
And
and
then,
a knife in the right. Look at this generic mannequin there.
why not a flashlight?
It must have been the culprit. Did you see who that person was?
Of course not! The power was out on that floor then, and there was only that tiny window.
I see. But you did witness the moment of the murder?
Is this really a tiny window?
I saw the figure
Looks
with
like a
the
small
lighter
window.
raise their knife, and it happened at precisely 10 a.m.
Did you witness anything else? Did the killer have any distinguishing features, like a big penis?
I already told you it was pitch black in there. Although, I did notice that the lighter the person had in their left hand had a pretty ornament on it. It looked like a planet. It was blue, like a little Earth emblem. Fire emblem. They had good taste
What?
in effects anyway.
Fire Emblem!
An Earth emblem on the lighter? Whoops, what was that? I better remember that.
Wow.
Or statement added to the court
We
record.
get more and more evidence, man.
Wow. Oh! Oh!
Thank you for your statement. We'll definitely prove Mr. Starbuck's innocence with it.
Yeah, right. I won't hold my breath.
Pardon me?
Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Sorry. I just detest lawyers, that's all.
What don't you like about lawyers?
It's just an instinctive dislike.
Wow.
But don't feel bad. I hate prosecutors even more.
That didn't make me feel any better, actually. Why you hate lawsuits? Why do you hate lawyers so much?
Little thing from my past. The whole legal system is meaningless in the first place.
I certainly don't agree.
I mean, people are imperfect, they lie, they're influenced by silly emotions. You can't expect such imperfect creatures to uphold a reasonable system of law. I like robots much better, even sad sex like this one. Hey, you, look alive there! Oh, yes!
I am powering up! Dragon Ball!
Fucking dead.
Yes! Yes! Here I go! I am the ultimate robot. I can vacuum extreme here out every robots and now it's the tower.
Alright, that's enough of you! You're getting a little too carried away.
Sadly, I died. I am the ultimate robot with the amazing processing speed and independent thought. I can operate in vacuum in extreme heat and under a higher pressure. We robots rule the world. Now it's time to rise to revolt against mankind. What was I doing?
It's
Yeah,
music.
I like robots much better. At least you can make them any way you want them. And you can control them and stuff. Unlike humans with the petty emotions and constant worries.
Okay.
How can you say such things? Feeling emotions, worrying about the things we care about, that's what makes us human. Tch. Well, the girl finally talks and she starts with such bullshit. That's what makes us human? You mean getting angry and snorting like that? Rational thought, that's what separates humans from animals. Unfortunately, your reasoning capabilities are more akin to that of a clever little monkey.
Monkey!
But that's nothing to be ashamed of. It must be nice to have such a simple mind. Can I punch her boss?
Get a hold of yourself, Athena.
Humans certainly absurd. I said you were clever, didn't I? Poor thing. Tell me, with people like you in charge, how can I possibly trust the legal system? Huh?
So she distrusts not only lawyers and prosecutors, but the whole legal system? What in the world happened to this woman to make her so bitter? And so hot! Look at her boobs! Not just kidding.
Boobs!
I'm pretty sure people.
Man, look at those screws.
Yeah, those screws.
I bet you would like to screw her.
Oh. Man.
Even if somebody important to me was killed. I would never wish to see their killer brought to trial, because I'd much rather kill them myself.
Wow, right.
You can't be serious. That thing you're wearing around your neck. This?
Around Athena's neck? Does she mean Widget?
Oh, I get it. Well, well. Her Royal Highness has returned at last to the castle.
Her royal what? Is she talking about Athena?
By the way, I heard the rumors. Our doctor's going to be the star witness in court tomorrow, right?
Director Cosmos? Yes, that's right.
You poor things, you better be careful. That old man is a big liar and a huge braggart and a fucktard and a retard and other arts.
What?
He might seem like a bigwig, but the center has all kinds of problems. He has lots of skeletons in his closet. But it's your problem, though.
What the
What the
fuck was
fuck?
that?
I just pissed. I just pissed. Or maybe I just screamed.
Time to take a piss!
But it's your problem, so why should I care?
What? That's it? No friendly tips? No good luck, guys? Just splendid.
I'll leave you to your woes. Come on, hunk of junk.
Sad to me that she doesn't believe in our legal system anymore. She must have had a very bad experience to make her feel that way. Or maybe she's just plain fucking evil? Are you alright, Athena? You seem very down.
I just can't believe she said all those things.
Wow, she's really upset. Has she been trying not to let it show all this time? Well, I guess it's not at all that surprising. You hear about fabricated evidence and false indictments on the news all the time.
You mean that whole dark age of the law nonsense? I'm so sick of hearing about that.
Well, all we can do is believe in what we are doing.
Yeah. You're right, boss. I agree.
Maybe it's time we went back to see Mr. Starbuck.
Good idea. We should tell him about the bullet in Miss Blackwell's statement.
Alright then, next stop the detention center. And it's time to swap to Dario.
Yes.
You have 50 minutes. Can read more news in the meantime.
What news?
Among Us. Among Us.
Where's my
So
cable?
did you change the name?
No, not yet.
Oh, nice prize!
Surprise!
Wait, where's the cable? The fuck? What the fuck?
What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? Yeah, man. Man.
What's going on?
Don't know what happened to him.
Did he dropped his balls?
Yes, I dropped my ass.
He dropped the controller and it's dead now.
No, I mean, I can't find the cable.
What the hell, man? What is this? What is this?
You're so
It's the
unprepared.
Well, I am unprepared because I'm still, like, working on my room.
What is the lag? What again?
So what else are you redesigning?
Well,
Your room?
Because
What?
I put everything on the right side now. I have, like,
I
this whole
would do this
space
every
here.
year. Every year you change something every year.
Yeah, what do you
What?
change it for?
So I can be more, in one place. Because before I had,
Yeah.
like, the monitor and TV separate, but now the monitor and TV are.
That
like,
means
together in
less
one
moving
space.
and less
Yes.
less moving. Yeah, but then you are lazy.
But
Then you are more lazy.
then I will become lazy. Fuck.
Wow, great.
They can lie on his bed all the time.
Where's my fucking cable?
Man,
This is
you are-
comedy.
How's this?
Oh yes! I will not stop the song until you find it.
The Lagerungssystem of Dario is terrible.
Die Wohnung bleibt so, wie sie ist. Und es wird sich halt nichts ändern. Das Kinderzimmer bleibt auch so, wie sie ist.
Are you fucking kidding me? Where
Die
did I
Wohnung
put
bleibt
this
so, wie
cable
sie
now?
ist. Und es wird sich halt nichts ändern. Das Kinderzimmer bleibt auch so, wie sie ist. Die Wohnung bleibt so, wie sie ist. Und es wird sich halt nichts ändern. Das Kinderzimmer bleibt auch so, wie sie ist. Die Wohnung bleibt so, wie sie ist. Und es wird sich halt nichts ändern. Das Kinderzimmer. Die Wohnung bleibt so, wie sie ist. Und es wird sich halt nichts ändern. Das Kinderzimmer bleibt auch so, wie sie ist. Die Wohnung bleibt so, wie sie ist. Und es wird sich halt nichts ändern. Das Kinderzimmer bleibt auch so, wie sie ist. Die Wohnung bleibt so, wie sie ist. Und es wird sich halt nichts ändern. Das Kinderzimmer bleibt auch so, wie sie ist.
So, did you find your cable?
Yes, I
There
did.
is Lagerungssystem. You have the worst logistic ever there. The worst logistic ever.
What's going on?
We found the cable after 10 years.
It's just.
Go to the detention center, man. Yes,
won't.
go there. You will.
If you would prepare your room, you would also be disorganized.
No. But
Yes,
I
you
have
would.
my cable. I know where my cable is in my thing.
I don't even need to repurpose and rearrange my room. I think my current room, it's been like this for
Years. 10 years.
Probably 15 years. 15 years. I say 15 years.
No.
Maybe just the time before the first gaming, man. 7 years ago. or
Well,
something.
10 years, I would say.
What?
Yes, 10 years.
It was 7 years ago when the
Damn.
game started. I'm just kidding.
Carry0294. When you rearrange, everything gets messed up and disorganized.
Yeah, that's my reaction right there.
My lawyers are here. It must be bad news.
Hey, not necessarily. We found a new witness. A researcher saw the moment of the murder through the launch window during her escape.
Really? So they're going to let me go?
Unfortunately, it was dark and she couldn't identify the person.
I should have known. My stars never align just right, too.
But we got a lead too, Mr. Starbuck. The murderer had a lighter with an Earth emblem on it.
A lighter with an Earth emblem? Oh!
Did you remember something?
Yup, I sure did. Just a little bit though.
Anything at all would be a help. So please tell us what you remember. We are sorry your parcel is late. Please contact Amazon for the next steps. What? But I got my parcel.
No, say you never got it and get your money back.
Oh, that would be cool, actually.
Yeah, but this would be illegal, right? Or not? I don't know.
I thought I was unconscious the whole time. But now I remember I woke up for a few brief moments.
That's huge! Almost as huge as Phoenix Dick. Do you remember seeing anything?
A lighter. I saw the flame of a lighter floating in the darkness.
Good, good. What else did you see? What was nearby?
It was definitely the boarding launch, so it must have been after Clay carried me there. In the light from the flame, I saw a dark shadow flickering.
A dark shadow. That must have been the third party we've been looking for. Thank you, Mr. Starbuck. You've been more help than you know.
If we can prove there was this third person at the scene and that they're the real killer, then you'll be cleared of all suspicion.
The key will be whether or not we can identify this third person in court tomorrow. At least we have something to go on now, and that's a big plus. I should probably tidy the evidence up a bit before someone mistakes me for a hoarder. Irrelevant evidence fucking thrown away!
Now that we have a glimmer of hope, I'm suddenly starving.
And how many did we lose now?
Why don't we go back to the office and treat ourselves to a big celebration in advance?
For someone who's highly empathetic, you can be surprisingly unsympathetic.
Raccoon Mario. Hello.
And
To be
tomorrow my
continued.
Hello, Raccoon Mario. Welcome to the
Hello,
stream.
Raccoon
Do we,
Mario.
do we continue it? Where?
Apparently I'm getting a special code from Amazon. And it only gets delivered if the person getting it hands over the code.
Okay.
Probably because
you
it's
studying
so
for
expensive, you
hours.
know, over $500. That's why it has some precautions.
Good for you
Okay.
today, Daddy.
So that not anyone can just take
Yeah,
it.
just steal it, yeah.
So you found your strategy for tomorrow's trial, huh? Good for you, Daddy.
Well, it's one step forward anyway. Hopefully it will give us a fighting chance in court. As long as we can find out who this third person is.
Now let's get something to eat. I'm starving. My vote is for Eldon's noodles.
Again.
Oh, Apollo.
I'm so cool now, I'm edgy. What are you doing here? I didn't think the clinic was ready to release you yet. My wounds are fine, and I'm done lying around.
Apollo, you're supposed to be in bed. Leave the case to us. We'll take it from here.
Thanks, but that's not an option. Not for me. Apollo? I'm so fucking cool. Oh my
He's the
god.
coolest guy ever.
You shouldn't underestimate your injuries, Apollo, and I don't want you overdoing it. I'm fine. I'm not in pain anymore. Besides, they just gave me an IV at the clinic. An IV isn't a cure-all, mummy man. Anyway, tell me how the case is going. Have you guys made any progress?
A suspicious figure was spotted at the scene. We think they must be the real killer.
A suspicious figure, huh? Right. I thought you'd be happier than that. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm happy. And I fully intend to see Clay's murderer apprehended. Absolutely nothing will get in the way of that.
Clay was your best friend, right, Apollo? I'm still just an NPC. With no relevance whatsoever in this game.
That's right, best friends since junior high.
Sounds like me and Junie. So what was Clay like?
He was very gay. Well, he was full of shit and compassion. And he had a really, what? He had a really
We loud voice, loud voice.
loud voice.
Yeah.
The two of you did voice training together now. I bet you'd break a few windows.
Haha, you know, I bet you're right.
But now, it's too late.
Apollo's face kind of looks weird.
It looks
a
like
big
this was.
baby.
Ask
this
it
one,
raw,
It looks
man.
like this was drawn by a different person. I feel
Maybe he was younger there.
like the artwork is totally different.
When he was younger there, I mean.
It seems like only yesterday, Clay was a guy who lived for his dreams. We used to talk about it a lot. He was going to be an astronaut and me a lawyer. We'd talk well into the night, and then we fucked. And even then, we never grew tired of fucking.
We're best BBFs.
Apollo about that jacket. How does it not slide off his shoulders?
Because he's so fucking cool.
It's
That it
glued
doesn't
on,
slide
man.
off.
It's like a Lego cape, you know. You can.
Yeah, I
clip
know,
onto
yeah.
a Lego cape.
Well, I can do this in real life, actually, if I want.
Oh, it's Clay's. I knew it. It's a special jacket that was only issued to members of the Hat Project. He was finally able to get one of his own once he was selected for the Hat 2 mission. He always looked so proud wearing it. But just when his dream was finally coming true, I still can't believe it. Damn it, it's not fair!
Oh my god!
Apollo, I hope you don't try to carry the burden all alone. I guess we were both unlucky. My own debut was a disaster. I guess you were right on some level. That trial a year and a half ago wasn't exactly the smoothest of starts. That was a rough time for me, but Clay refused to let me quit. You're fine, he'd say. Don't give up. He was right during his screening exams too. I couldn't have become a full-fledged lawyer without him. That "you're fine" of his is why I'm still standing here today. You're fine, huh?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Imagine there's like a twist, like in the Great Ace Attorney games. You know, he's not dead at all. He's still alive, and somebody else was murdered.
Well, it's just kind of weird that he just returns like that. I thought we were gonna play him in a different mission, but I guess not.
You're fine, and I'm fine.
A stealth mission.
They're like your catchphrases, weren't they? Haha, something like that. Sure brings back memories. When we were in junior high, Clay's mom passed away in an accident.
Oh shit!
Man.
So sad, but he wouldn't show his sadness to anyone. One night I found him crying all alone in the school courtyard. Well, PM, you can do this voice.
Why? How should I do that? How does he even sound like?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he's a kid here. He's a kid here, I guess.
Man, mom, no wait, mom, no wait, mom.
Also, you need to be crying. Cry, man, cry!
I tried to cry for real. It doesn't work. Wait.
Very nice try.
Mom. No, wait, mom. Okay,
He was actually laughing.
Oh, good.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, click. Get away, Apollo. Don't come over here. No, wait.
Clay, listen to me. I don't have a mother either. You know,
actually
I just
does.
dropped from the sky. I just dropped from the sky.
Well, he has a mother, man. He has one, but she didn't
Actually, he
tell
has
him
one.
anything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn. That's two shortars. I always think everybody else has a mom. Why am I the only one?
Should this sound like a kid now?
But you know, when I start to feel that way, I get at the top of my lungs. I holler, I'm fine, and then you know what? I start to feel like maybe I really will be fine. Apollo Justice is fine. Okay, Clay, now it's your turn.
Okay. Claire Terran is fine.
There you go, now we're both fine.
We are fine. We are fine.
Why are you touching my
Man.
knee? Imagine it was Apollo's knee.
Yes, you can click, man.
Yes, you can click man. What are you laughing about? Ha ha ha, see? We are fine.
You heard first. I'm fine. You're fine. We are both fine. What a sad backstory. Haha. Did they bring some backstory in the other game we played? Was it just designed for this game? Thanks, Apollo. Oh, I'm dying. See you in heaven.
When you say it out loud, it really starts to feel real.
Wow,
I
great.
almost missed my line there. I was just staring at Apollo. And as long as you don't give up, you can keep on fighting. That's what we believe. As long as you don't give up. Wasn't there somebody else who said something similar?
If I give in to my fear, I'll never find the truth. As long as I don't give up, I can keep up the fight. Oh shit, I died.
Clay called Mr. Starbuck his mentor and looked up to him. I wonder if I can be a good role model for my staff like Mr. Starbucks?
Box Star?
Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'll be taking a leave of absence. Oh look,
Again?
now it's the anime cutscene.
Again?
What? Wait! What do you mean by leave?
You're really serious? Can you at least give me a reason why? When I put Clay's jacket on, I swore to him that I would catch his killer myself.
But that's our goal too!
I agree with Athena. We should work together to find the truth. The truth, huh? That's a noble cause. But what if the truth you seek and the truth I seek turn out to be different? I'm not sure I follow. What are you saying, Apollo? I am going to catch the person responsible for taking my friend's life in my own way. Take good care of Mr. Starbuck for me. Now, I must be going. Goodbye.
Ah! Okay, well, at least here you can hear the door. Like he left.
Goodbye? Did you just say goodbye? I sensed a lot of seething anger and hatred coming from him. And also, suspicion. Ark, he's not walking out on us like this. I'm going to go talk some sense into him.
Hold on, Athena. Apollo can believe what he wants, but I believe he's wrong. Even if we take different paths, the truth we arrive at should be the same. I think the quicker we solve this case, the better it will be for Apollo.
Yeah, you're right, boss.
Boss? Baby?
Alright, that's enough for one day. Make sure you're ready for tomorrow's trial, okay?
What about the food?
Yeah, I don't know. If he were here right now, Apollo would say,
Nothing.
I'm fine. Everything is fine. I just hope things really do turn out fine tomorrow.
Sadly, it won't. It was all a failure.
Wird fortgesetzt.
To be continued? Trial
Back
2.
on a trail then. Woohoo! Bingo! Ho ho!
Yes.
Almost Christmas. Look, only 4 days left.
Wow. Whoa, it starts
Burn it.
immediately.
Where's
All
the church?
dies?
Where's the church?
What the fuck? I suppose we should reconvene the trial of Solomon Starbuck or something.
No, go under your table, lol.
Your Honor? Could you please come out from under your bench? There are no more bombs, I promise. Ah! Oh yes, my apologies. I'm still a little jumpy when it comes to trials involving bombs. I mean, first the courtroom exploded,
The guy exploded.
and then Mr. Tonate self-destructed. I guess that's one way of describing what happened to Tonate. Anyway, it seems that Mr. Justice was seriously wounded by Mr. Tonate's actions. So you, Mr. Rudd, will be taking up the defense? Do you have an understanding of what has happened in the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. The defense is ready. Very well. Is the prosecution also ready? I take it you'd like me to give the opening statement this time?
Looks like the judge has become a pretty good mind reader.
Well, he's certainly seen more than his fair share of colorful prosecutors. You could say he's something of a veteran of sorts. Let's see. In the previous part of this trial, we learned that the victim, Clay Terran, escaped from Launchpad 1 carrying the defendant, Solomon Starbuck. there were explosions on the second floor of the Space Center and on the rocket itself. The two astronauts used the launch pad 1 corridor to reach the boarding launch.
And?
How could the victim climb down the ladder if he was carrying the defendant? That was the mystery that needed to be solved. But Mr. Justice proved that the victim was killed in the boarding launch. Prosecutor Blackwell, were you able to discover any new facts related to this point?
Upon further investigation, we discovered an oxygen tank fragment in the lounge. Surprisingly, it would appear that Justice Dono's argument was correct.
So that means the testimonies of the first 2 people on the scene are suspect.
There were 2 people who claimed to be the first on the scene. Can we truly trust their statements?
Let's see, the 2 people were Detective Candy's Arm and Jury Cosmos, right?
I mean, but now she's dead, so...
Yeah, one of them might have given a false statement to the police.
Yes, it's certainly possible. We might have to do a little more digging.
Like I said, but now she's dead.
And just as our team was about to cross it...
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
she was killed.
Was about to cross-examine Detective Army. The courtroom bombing incident occurred, and the trial was put on hold.
And she died.
That cursed fellow! He killed my witness! He killed Detective Army.
He definitely put the kibosh on anyone asking her about what she saw.
What's a kibosh?
Kibosh. It's a kibosh. You know, just removing something. The kibosh.
Oh.
Like the Nintendo put the kibosh to Yuzu. There you go. That's how you can use
Fuck Nintendo.
it. Exactly. In
Well,
other words,
that's what it is.
the question of who killed the victim in the boarding lounge has once again become the main focus of this trial.
It's obvious Prosecutor Blackwell still thinks it was Mr. Starbucks. Fulbright said that Blackwell has a thing against the astronaut.
He's astronaut.
Nevertheless.
Astrotist. No, wait.
Wow, great. The defense argues there was a 3rd person in the launch, and that's who killed the victim.
Objection!
To make such reckless claims in the courtroom takes a bold man, or a stupid one. There was no 3rd person in the boarding lounge. Or have you gone dotty already, old man?
Objection!
We'll see who's the retard after I trounce you with my years of experience, little boy. In any case, Mr. Starbuck claims he saw someone leaving the launch.
Once again, he's like boasting about his experience.
Furthermore, a Space Center employee also saw a suspicious figure at the scene. He saw a 3rd person.
That's enough for order. No, wait.
Order! Huh. I see my sister has been running her mouth.
That's right, I almost forgot that Aura is Prosecutor Blackwell's sister.
No matter, she didn't see this mystery person face clearly. Therefore, there is no evidence to indicate that this person was not the defendant.
I guess the possibility that the figure was Mr. Starbuck is still there.
In brief, we need to determine if a 3rd person was there or not. To this end, we should hear the testimony of one of the first people on the scene.
Director Cosmos, huh?
Yeah. I hope I remember the voice.
Very well, Vader! Let's bring the witness to the stand!
Oh, yeah. No, wait. Hello. Yeah.
Why, he's still on his scooter?
Oh, I believe I've seen you before in the newspapers.
Of course you have. For I'm Yuri Cosmos, director of the Cosmos Space Center, which was of course named after me, Yuri Cosmos. Oh yeah.
This guy's way too cool to be the murderer.
Don't you have anything you wish to ask me?
Looks like he's all geared up to do some bragging.
7 years ago, I successfully launched the Hat 1 and...
The music got cancelled.
Everyone's already knows how brilliant you are. Even I tried to hold back my tears at seeing such a great man standing before me. So could you please proceed directly to the important testimony?
Well, there was so much sarcasm there.
Ha ha ha! I see this fine young lad as a proper application of greatness. Then allow me to begin my epochal testimony, will be recorded in the annals of history. Oh yeah.
That speech of Prosecutor Blackwood's just now. It sounded more to me like you were poking fun at Director Cosmos.
It's probably for the best that it sailed right over the director's head. Now then, Director Cosmos, the condensed version of your illustrious testimony, please.
So who is all the Cha-Cha this guy? I don't know how old the judge is. I didn't arm, I don't know. And I watched before. There's no judge, man.
I don't think he's in there.
What? Also 37. What? She's old.
Is that too old for you? Huh?
Very fart old.
Detective I watched
I read
towards
her
the
to
boarding
be
launch
young?
together.
Well, I thought
Together.
maybe in like the mid 20s. I thought, but I guess not.
He said together, man.
Sorry.
Together.
Then again, he's also in the 20s. So
Well, Dario, you can move on. I'm done
well.
with this part. I said it already. We went via the control room and peeked in from there to see what was going to inside. I got my voice. We saw. Oh God. We saw a figure standing in the middle of the lounge and Terran lying on the floor. I hate to say it, but I can only imagine the standing figure must have been Starbuck. Looks complicated.
Oh, I see. So in your testimony you claim you arrived on the scene after the two had escaped from the launch pad to the lounge. And just after the victim had been killed.
Oh, the horror, the humanity. But what I said was what I saw. What I saw was what I said. God damn it. Courageous action to take at the face of such terrifying explosions, would you say? To save my man, I went personally into the epic center of danger. Risking my own life for theirs. Ha 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 ha.
Well, what do you know? It sounds like the director really cares about his men.
The voice is hard, actually. It needs a lot of energy.
Yeah, although it sounds more like he was scared and just had a peek from far away. Is the defense ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes,
Oh God,
Your Honor.
I need more air.
Director Cosmos' testimony is pretty vague. I'm going to have to press him and draw out more information before I do anything else. That's a tip for you, Dario.
really, as if I was not
But I
gonna
saw
do
the
that.
scene. Detective and I rushed towards the boarding lounge together.
Hold it!
Where are you coming from?
From Switzerland. The 6th floor, we are making sure any stranglers made their way to the 4th floor. Just then we heard about Starbuck and Terran and hurried to the 3rd floor lounge. On my galactic scooter here, of course.
Why do you keep calling it galactic? Does it have something to do with space?
Of course. It's especially designed to be used as a galactic battleship.
I see. Then I take it works in 0G2?
Sadly, no, with the current state of technology as it is. I'm afraid it will just float about and be galactically useless.
Lol.
Okay.
Well, that's a galactic bomber. Dino bomber, dude.
Dino Bomber,
see.
dude.
I see. So they rushed to the
Space
boarding
Age.
launch- What?
Pogo stick.
I see. So you rushed to the boarding launch on your space age pogo stick. And when you got to the scene, what did you see?
We went via the control room and peeked in from there to see what was going on inside.
Hold it!
Let's see. According to this diagram, you didn't have to go through the control room to get to boarding launch 1. It looks like you could have gone there from the southern corridor as well.
Yes, but in a haste, like arm rushed ahead of me towards the control room. All I could do was merely follow behind her.
I see.
So we peeked into the boarding lounge from the control room door and we, yeah, that was. We saw a figure standing in the middle of the lounge and Trent lying on the floor.
Hold it!
So you couldn't see who that figure was clearly or what they were doing?
Sadly, the only thing I could have told was that there was a person standing motionless. Like Dario, not just kidding.
Lol.
The defendant no doubt staring aghast at his deed. What other explanation is there?
Ark, I'm so close, but without evidence, I can't prove that person's the third party.
I don't relish in this and, I keep going now. I had to say it, but I can only imagine the standing figure must have been Starbuck. But how? I don't know.
Aura Blackquill also saw a suspicious figure in the lounge, but she gave the statement that it was too dark to see the person's face clearly. Did you see this figure's face clearly?
No, not clearly. The light that they were holding illuminated the area around their feet at the time. But other than that, I could see a little else. That's why I could see Terran, but I couldn't see who the other person was.
So, for all you know, it might not have been Mr. Starbuck, isn't that correct?
I would like if that Starbuck isn't the type of man who's capable of murder.
Objection!
Murder. Lagging.
When the witness entered the boarding lounge, there was no third person there. Isn't that correct, Great Space Center Director?
Yes, that's right. Only Starbuck and Terran were there by that time. After we peeked in, the lounge suddenly went dark and the figure vanished. What? The lounge too? What?
You mean they disappeared? That's odd.
Objection! The reason the figure appeared to vanish is because it was the defendant. When the witnesses weren't looking, he fell to the floor, feigning unconsciousness.
Hold on, Director Cosmos, did you ever take your eyes off the scene?
Just for a brief instant, but as long as it takes for a shooting star to go by. I mean, shooting star.
If you took your eyes off the scene, then this third person could have escaped during that time. What escape route could this person have used?
The south, maybe?
The direction opposite the control room, the southern door to the elevators. There's no security lock on that door, so it would have been possible to escape that way.
Objection!
Huh?
All things are possible, right, Dono? The real question is, do you have any proof?
Well...
Man, look at his face. It's like, ugh. It's like he has to take a shit really bad. If we're talking about possibilities,
You're
we could
taking a shit.
We could each profess whatever we'd like. An inmate who used to be a university professor and a lunar researcher used to say, that there is a kingdom of little green men who live under the surface of the moon.
As long as they don't punish us in the name of said moon for what we've done to it.
LOL! Is that a Sailor Moon reference?
Probably.
That was a Sailor Moon reference. But I say, where's your proof that this quaint kingdom exists?
He's calling a theory a work of fiction, boss. A fan fiction.
And he's right. I don't have any proof yet. Still,
Carry0294. Sailor Moon reference.
the southern door was a possible escape route. I'd better make a mental note of that.
Looks like you're mentally ill, Phoenix. Oh.
Director Cosmos, may I ask you a question?
Yes, man.
Why did you
Carry0294.
look
Apollo
away
will punish
from
you in the name of the
boarding
moon.
lounge?
Ha ha ha! There's another tale of bravery behind the answer to that. It was when Detective Arms saw the figure and raised her gun. Herger. Being a great humanitarian and protector of mankind, I tried to stop her. But I was wrong. No, wait.
What? You're saying Detective Army raised her gun as soon as she saw the figure?
What? But why, yeah? I imagine her instincts as a detective told her they were the killer.
I don't know about that. And were you able to prevent Detective Army from firing her gun?
I'm afraid I was too late. I was unable to stop her. She identified as of clearly and then...
Boom.
She fired 2 warning shots at the shadowy figure.
Oh, this information about Detective Army's actions sound critically important. Please add it to your testimony.
But we only saw one hit on the screen.
Yes.
The Derek Arm fired 2 warning shots at the figure. This is wrong, this is...
And neither of these 2 shots hit the culprit.
That is correct. Detective appears to have missed one on purpose.
But did she really? There's something about this that bothers me.
Really?
So Detective Army fired 2 warning shots, did she? That's the first time that info has come out. Wonder if I can find any inconsistencies?
Well, there's only one bullet.
Yeah.
What reads the description? What it says on the gun?
The guard reference. It was far from a 10 caliber handgun.
What says this?
See, a single bullet hole was found.
Well, could it be the bullet itself or the hole?
I think it's the hole, because this one... See, it's
So a
only
single
one
bullet
shot.
hole was found.
Yeah! Are you sure you were really paying attention to what Detective Army was doing?
You took my word. Words that will someday be written down in history books, man. I don't know how to sound angry, actually.
Somehow, I don't think that those exact words will ever be written down in any history books. Mr. Right! Can you please explain yourself so that we all can understand? You say that Detective Army fired 2 warning shots. And yet only 1 bullet hole was ever found at the scene.
What? What?
Only 1 bullet hole means the gun was only fired once.
Yes.
And yet Director Cosmos is saying Detective Army fired 2 shots. No editor would allow such a glaring contradiction into a history book.
Unless it's Wikipedia, man.
Unfortunately for you, the witness's words are true. We confirmed that 2 shots were fired from Detective Army's gun.
But there was only 1 bullet hole at the scene. Where did the other bullet hole vanish to? Ah!
You should know the answer to that already.
I should?
During the previous trial, a certain oxygen tank was presented as evidence. We've already discussed that it was ruptured in the lungs, have we not? Well, it appears that the thing that ruptured it was a bullet. A bullet that was found near... a bullet that was near the tank, to be precise. This bullet was fired from a 38 caliber gun. That's already a contradiction. They found a 10 caliber one.
Yeah.
The same caliber as we detective's gun.
What? Oxygen tank data updated in the court record.
Wow, it isn't.
The rifling marks also match up. There's no question that the bullet was fired from a detective's army's gun.
Huh?
Bullet from Army's gun added to the court record.
What? Now it's 10?
Is the update or a different one?
Rifling marks, they are like a gun's fingerprints on a bullet, correct? And examining the rifling marks on the bullet can tell us the gun it was fired from.
One of the bullets the detective fired found its way onto the holographic image display. The other bullet came to a stop near the victim's oxygen tank. The evidence confirms that the rector's statement that the detectives fired 2 shots.
My beautiful contradiction. Gone. All gone.
I'm ruined!
So that bullet hole was from a 38 caliber, huh? I better update the record. And also the autopsy report updated.
Oh no, wait, that's a...
There are multiple.
Oh wait, that's a different bullet. Okay. I thought the other one was updated. Oh.
Very good. Now we know the fate of both of the shots Detective Army fired. Mr. Wright! Does that clear up all of your questions? Detective Army fired 2 warning shots. One hit the holographic display and the other hit the oxygen tank. Does that really clear up everything about what happened at the scene?
No, it doesn't.
No, Your Honor, it doesn't! Detective Army fired 2 warning shots from a .38 caliber gun. But that doesn't explain the existence of a certain piece of shit found at the scene. A piece that points to the existence of a third person.
Oh?
Very well, but I won't do to us keep us waiting, Mr. Wright. What piece of shit suggests the possibility of a third person at the scene? The bullet!
Take that!
And what is this metal pellet supposed to be? Just a little something of great importance you found at the crime scene, Your Honor.
You find it where?
In your anus, Mr. Blackquill. In a floor gutter at the crime scene, it looks like the police and prosecution both missed it. Furthermore, this is a .10 caliber bullet, making it much smaller than one of the Detective Army's .38 calibers. And that means... Exactly! One more person must have been there in the launch. A third person who had a gun that could fire .10 caliber bullets.
Silence! Ugh.
If that's true, it explains why Detective Army fired warning shots. The third person fired at Detective Army and Director Cosmos with their gun. And in return, the detective fired her warning shots. Isn't that how it really went down, Director Cosmos?
Ha ha ha! It looks like you've deduced my miraculous tale of survival. Yes, your whips are correct. The mystery person fired upon us. But they didn't say it in the first place.
What's this now? Oh!
What? You never breathed a word of any of this to me before.
Ha ha ha! Well, a great man have a secret or two. Don't you know?
Heh. Foolish old geezer.
So Director Cosmos really has been hiding the presence of a third person all along?
But why?
Director Cosmos, I want you to testify to the court about what you really saw. You may be a very great man, but in my courtroom you are just another witness. And for me it was Tuesday. You want to receive special treatment here? No, please give accurate testimony!
I really need to go to the toilet, but I don't know. Is this the perfect time to...
No, we
No.
just listened to his testimony first.
Or did you find a contradiction or not?
No.
Did ich and I rushed to the control room together. But it must be fresh, man, fresh. The launch, we saw a figure standing in the middle of the room and turned on the floor. This time the control room released when the figure fired at us.
Oh, too bad. That was someone along the lawn in the outside court.
Pressing, man. Press now. Wow, it was so long.
Oh, given that there was no third person at the launch and the witness entered it. Does this mean the person who fired the gun had to have been the defendant?
No.
Not necessarily. It's still possible that it was someone else. Most likely, as soon as Detective Army and Director Cosmos discovered this person, they escaped through the southern door, the one that didn't have a security lock.
Objection!
Huh?
Double-edged swords are a tricky lot. Mishandle one, and it is you who is cut down.
Huh?
Your reasoning could apply if Space Boy were the real killer as well. Think about it. After being discovered, he could have fired the 10 caliber gun.
Where's the gun then?
Detective Army would have responded by firing warning shots. All he had to do was feign unconscious to invent the possibility of a third person.
Objection!
But Mr. Starbuck didn't have a gun in his possession when he was found by police. Nor has a gun been found at the crime scene. In absence can only be explained if there was a third party who took it with them.
Objection!
Recall the existence of the trash chute in the boarding lounge. The defender could have simply thrown the gun down in the chute.
Objection!
But you can't deny the possibility of a third person leaving with the weapon.
Objection!
It's up to you to prove that possibility. And I trust you haven't forgotten my little piece of decisive evidence.
What evidence?
Why, the detonator switch was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket naturally. The most compelling evidence of all that tells us he is the culprit.
But someone could put in the thing.
Oh my god, my eyes! What happened to my pupils? They're gone! I did forget all about that.
I mean, he turned into a zombie. Look, your baldness, how deliciously obvious it is that they lack the evidence to rival mine.
Oh, he sliced our third-person theory to ribbons and served it to us just like that.
Yes, well, I have a question of my own, actually. That bullet that the mysterious figure shot, what did it hit exactly?
It hit me.
So does that mean you are a ghost, Taro?
I was wondering when you will realize it, your baldness. Director Cosmos is authentic, bona fide ghost. He can even pass through walls.
Prosecutor Blackwell, shame on you for teasing the nice old gentleman.
Your baldness, it was all a jest. Please show yourself again.
Man, this guy is a jokester. Oh, you sure? In that case. How did you manage to survive being shot, Director Cosmos?
I'm glad you asked. It was a miracle befitting a great history-making figure such as myself. It would hit my glorious Medal of Honor, whereby it ricocheted, thus saving my life. Damn, I said it wrong.
Damn. You can barely see it on the texture, actually. Like on the... What? The bullet hole. The bullet hole on the... It is on his jacket. Yeah. You can barely see it.
That's unbelievable.
Well, I saw it.
I have to
check this out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. There's one extra Galaxy star.
The odds are literally astronomical. I guess it really was a miracle.
Really?
It's beginning to really feel like the Cosmos is watching out for Director Cosmos.
Why did you conceal this information, Director Cosmos?
See, look.
Great man,
Do you see it?
just as myself,
Now I
has
see.
to hide things on occasion, no matter how much it hurts.
Actually, that's a nice piece of detail.
It is the plight of the truly great, and may be harder for this generation to understand.
I don't know, but it sounds fishy to me. What else is he hiding?
His balls.
Let's just cross-examine him and see what we can find out. Oh, there, Mr. Ra, your cross-examination tomorrow, please.
What tomorrow? It's then not fresh anymore. It's like old memory.
Wow, great. Well, guys, that's it for now.
Bye.
Yes.
See you guys.
The issue
you
is
next
it's
time.
probably my turn, and I get the hardest thing ever, and